Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to use the payment section in Affiliate. As the first step, let's go to payments. You'll find a similar page with two main menus, earnings and payments. Obviously, before requesting a payment, publishers need to generate revenues. So let's start with earnings. As you can see, this page lists all affiliates that you're currently working with and that I've generated revenues so far. The revenues, they're split between the cost per click, the cost per acquisition, and cost per leads contributions. This is the total, and you also have filters that you can use if you're looking for a particular partner, for example. The minimum required is 50 euros. This is actually the threshold that you have configured in the very first steps of your program. They need to accumulate at least 50 euros of commissions before being able to request for a payment. In this case, they cannot. So if you don't want to change the parameters that you have set at the very beginning, and you just want to pay a publisher at the end of this month, you can always override the rule and click on Create Payment Request. Choose the partner, the currency, the period of time, and the bonus. So the bonus is, for example, when you have an influencer that you have paid a fixed fee on top of the commissions. So let's say that I've paid 300 euros for an Instagram post. This is actually a good example. So yeah, this is the reason of this request, and there you go. You can click on confirm, and you have it. I'm not going to do it, but you get the drill. Once you've done that, you can go to payments. This is pretty much the same information here. Well, instead we're talking about payments, obviously. As you can see, the main difference is actually the different flags that you have here: pending, accepted, scheduled, and paid. This is a status that we need you to keep updated in order for your publishers to be updated about the treatment of the request. So pending is when you've just received the payment request and didn't have time yet to confirm or refuse the invoice. Accepted is when you have accepted the invoice, you agree with the numbers, so no arguing here. Scheduled means the invoice has been transferred to accounting. So in other words, it will likely be paid soon enough. And paid is, well, all the payments that we have in the archive. Like I said, you can always refuse an invoice if you don't agree with the numbers. This is where you do it, and that's it. So moving forward, you can see that on the right side of your screen you have actions. This is when you can actually upload a custom invoice if you don't like the format of the invoice that we generate by default. If you want to take a deeper look at the invoice that we have generated for you, you can just click on it and download the invoice. And if you'd like to take a deeper look at the details, this is where we generate the invoice. So the address of the advertiser, any information that might be relevant, such as all the commission that you have tracked and used to calculate the total commission that was due. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to use the filter, for example, if you have let's take an example. If you have a custom invoice, an invoice with a number in mind, I remember an invoice of 941 euros, you can always use a search bar and find the invoice. So you can also export with a CSV file and export all matching invoices. As for the payment in itself, right now you cannot pay your publishers directly through Affiliate interface, but this is coming soon, so don't hesitate to contact us if you'd like further details, and stay tuned.